Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Oracle Love Light. So I just have a quick recipe that I want to share with you guys. This is keto and low carb friendly. Now before y'all get in them comments telling me about this and that, please keep in mind that this is, I guess you can consider it lazy keto or like dirty keto, whichever one it is, because as you can see, I'm using onions and peppers. I don't know if the clean keto gurus use them, but I do. So that's what it is. However, we're going to be making the shrimp stir fry. So right now, I'm just going to put 2 eggs in a bowl. I'm going to chop me up an onion, a piece of this orange pepper, and I'm going to put some peas and some string beans with it. That's going to be my vegetables. I really wanted to use carrots, but carrots are a little bit too high for me for keto. So that's why I opt for the orange pepper, and it tasted so good. It still tasted the same as if, I would have put carrots in there. It's really, really good. Let's see, because I'm not going to talk as much. I'm going to let you guys watch the video. Is a couple tricks and trades I did in here because I was cooking this for myself and my family. So first, we're just going to start seasoning with Creole seasoning, and I'm going to do onion powder with it as well. And do minced garlic. I'm going to season the shrimp with that, and I'm going to actually add a little bit of Cajun seasoning with the shrimp just to give it a hint of flavor, a hint of more flavor, I shall say. And I'm going to mix it around with my hands. And of course, I'm going to put parsley, because why not? Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I put parsley? But make sure you season your shrimp really good. You don't have to put the minced garlic on the shrimp right now. You could wait until you do your vegetables and put it. I just added it to the shrimp just because sometimes that's just what I do. I just added it to the shrimp. I am just going to season the eggs with just a little bit black pepper. You don't have to use salt in none of this because you're going to have the Creole seasoning and you have the Cajun seasoning and you're going to have oyster sauce and Bragg's liquid aminos. So you don't need to add no salt. Trust me, you don't. So for the egg, I'm just going to put some oil in the pan and just fry this egg up real quick. This is a little bit more oil than I would like in the pan, but my pan sometimes sometimes things stick to it. So I just add a little bit extra oil in there, and I'm just going to fry that up, and I'm going to put the egg to the side, and then I'm gonna put like a tablespoon of butter in there because we're gonna get these vegetables going in here. Look, I am talking a lot. You guys just enjoy the video. All right, you guys, so as you can see, I am just going to let these shrimp cook down. Then I am going to add the vegetables back in the egg, and then I'm going to put the liquid aminos in here with the oyster sauce, and I'm going to give that a stir. I forgot to tell you guys that I also added I would say maybe like a half a teaspoon of the Swerve brown sugar. You could add a little bit more, but maybe it was a little bit more. I don't measure. That's terrible that I don't measure. I just put it in there. It's terrible that I don't measure. I have to get better at measuring. But I added some Swerve to it as well. All right, back to the video. All right, so for this part, I just took some of the shrimp and veggies out. That way I could just make my own. This is for my family, so that's why I'm adding the rice for them, because they act crazy sometimes. They don't want to eat my cauliflower rice, but that's okay. This piece is for them. I took mine out and set it aside, and I'll show you how I mix mine together. I'm just going to mix this all together for them. I add my rice gradually, a little bit at a time. Well, a good amount at a time, just so you don't overdo it with the rice and then it becomes like too much rice and you don't have enough shrimp and veggies. So I just take my time to kind of add my rice and just mix it in really, really well. I also have them give it a taste test to see if they wanted like more garlic sauce or more Bragg's, and of course they wanted more like liquid aminos and oyster sauce. So I put that in there and it turned out really, really well. I will mix this up and then I'll show you what mine look like. Oh, and I also added corn to theirs at the end. I didn't add that to mine, of course, but I did add it to theirs.
sound really fine. 아무렇지 않은 척 아무도 모르게 조심하는데 또 티가 났나 봐. Sound really fine. 너와 함께 했었던 시간이 길었어. 나 봐, 난 네 옷을 또 보고 있어. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. I can't control.
All right, you guys, so here is what everything looks like. I am just going to top it with some poppy seeds, and I'm also going to top it with a little bit more parsley. But then that is it. This was so good. The oyster sauce takes this to a whole nother level. It was absolutely delicious. And I'll show you how many net carbs it was and how many calories it was. So that is going to be the end of this video. I thank you guys for joining me. I thank you for sharing this space with me. And as always, I thank you for watching.